Hey there, anime aficionados. One last piece of Ring the Kakero 1 anime I can review. Obviously not Season 3, because as I said, that's coming out. That's going to start airing April 2nd. Hopefully, in this case, we'll have to say hopefully it'll get fan-subbed. Or, even if it's Crunchyroll, getting official digital rights to it or something. I just want it to get licensed. But, there's one thing I'd like to show off. Pretty much, as you can see, it's called the a lot of people call it the Ring ni Kakero 1 pilot film. I like to say it fast. Pretty much what happened is, in order to get people ready for Season 1, Toei commissioned the people that were animating the Saint Seiya Teankai-hen Overture movie, the Heaven Chapter Overture movie, which has been retconned out of the actual story, but it's still a good movie. But pretty much what they did, Toei said, you're doing this movie, pretty much when people go to theaters, before they see the movie, we want you guys to do a quick little 5-minute film about Ring ni Kakero 1 to get people going. Oh, hey, this is animated. Maybe we might see more of it. And so I'm gonna say right away, yes, the animation quality in this is tons better than Season 1, Season 2 of the TV series. But of course, remember, this is made for theaters. It's only 5 minutes, so you can get through it in one episode. So let's take a look at it, and I'll just talk about it. It's pretty much just gonna cover portions of the manga. So yeah, this is from about 2004, I believe, or 2003, when the movie came, when Saint Seiya Heaven Chapter Overture came out. First scene it does is actually takes place before the first season of the anime. It's, I believe, the second fight Ryuji and Jun ever have. So as you can see, Ryuji's still not exactly an amazing boxer at this point. He shows some, and there's a lot more blood in this. If you've read any Masami Kurumada manga, you can tell that he has not afraid to do bloodshed. And from the pictures they've shown in Season 3, it looks like, there's going to be a bit more blood in that one too, so. No, I'm saying, go for blood. Let me just fix the camera a little bit. Oh, go for blood all the time, but, it just helps add to it in a sense, especially with a Kurumada manga. He's not afraid to show it, so. Again, made for theaters, so they're able to get away with anything, just about a lot more. So, again, this is just it's not really meant to make sense, it's really just to get you interested. It just shows portions of the manga. So this is where Ryuji kind of shows, oh yeah, I got something better than you. I personally like this line. He who rules his left rules the world. I just like that line. So now this is a scene where Ishimatsu's talking to Kiku about, I'm like the short guy. I have to try twice as hard as anyone else. And it ties in their time, even though this doesn't really happen in Season 2 to my knowledge. This is probably something more from like the World Tournament, which is actually what the main focus is on, the World Tournament arc in this little pilot film. But they do show a little bit, another alternate variation of the Monster Jail, of the Ishimatsu Monster Jail fight. Now, of course, a lot of people say this is a pilot film, they go, oh man, Yamauchi, the person who directed the Saint Seiya Heaven Chapter movie and the Saint Seiya Hades Sanctuary OVA, they're like, oh, why did Kurumada take this guy off? He should have directed the TV series. I mean, he's also the guy that did Kakero Sins. So if you've seen that, especially, you can tell Kakero Sins is very, like they make Kakero look like Seiya when he doesn't have his mask on. But I may not digress. But this is a cool little pilot film. It's really, I think it's really good for the people who are just interested in Ring ni Kakero 1. I definitely say watch this after seeing the first 2 seasons. That way you at least know the basic idea behind some stuff. I mean, you get one that's before this other animes. You got one that's animated itself. Now there's a piece here about Kawaii. And this relates to a battle he has against one of Team France. This is at the point where Team Japan is fighting Team France in the World Tournament. Or no, actually I believe it's Team Germany. It's very similar. Kawaii, has a big music background. No, it's Team Greece, yeah. Team France, there's something similar though to it, but this is Team Greece. I believe it's, don't remember the person he's fighting, so I'm not going to try the name. Is this really spoiling somewhat? Maybe, maybe not. Like the end of the OVA, I thought, oh, that's maybe the end of the fight. I'll get to that though. So yeah, there's Kawai's special move, the Jet Upper. Here's a, I believe this is Kenzat Jun versus Apollon, I believe. Or no, I believe that was Apollon. This is someone else. If you listen to the voice for actor. Hey, that's Zoro from One Piece, or Date Masamune from Sengoku Basara. Hopefully when they actually, if this part gets animated in, you know, a normal television series, hopefully they'll get him back for this character. You know, it's just really meant to show other parts of the World Tournament at this point. So, again, I recommend don't watch this review until you've seen both seasons of the TV series. It really and hey, you want to know, this little scene right here is actually used in the opening of the TV series of both seasons. So now this is another point. This is Ryuji fighting his member of Team Grease. At this point, his boomerang hook is now upgraded to an attack called Boomerang Square, and at this point is really where you get to see this crazy Kuramada, you know, exaggerations go at work here. Now, from what I've heard, that's actually not the end of the fight. His opponent gets up from that, and the fight continues. But here you go. Let me just pause here a little bit. So, there you go. Shigeyasu Yamauchi directed this one. People saw this and went, "Oh my God, why isn't he directing the TV series?" Well, I don't think Yamauchi does too many TV series. I mean, I know he does Casshern Sins, and he's probably done some others, but. And I believe he's also directed he also directed the Saint Seiya television series. So yeah, he does TV series, but I still feel that the TV series they're fine on their own. But that's pretty much the end. You know, Toei Animation did this, and that's pretty much the end. I wanted to show this off my DVD. Unfortunately, it doesn't want to work. I had to re-download it myself. So, and that all goes into, once that closes, Season 3, Ring ni Kakero 1. Shadow-hen, or in this case, they actually gave it an English subtitle, Ring ni Kakero 1 Shadow. It's going to start airing April 2nd on the Animex pay-per-view channel. I'll frickin' watch this show raw. And if someone fan subs it, I'll watch it again. And if someone licenses it, I'll watch the whole show over, especially if it's English dubbed. But I just really love Ring ni Kakero 1. I'm really happy to review not just the 2 television series, which I had planned to do, but I'm also really happy just to show off this little pilot film. I know you can watch it on YouTube, but I don't think the English subtitled version, the English fan sub, is viewable on YouTube. So I hope you enjoy that nice little 5-minute romp into film, you know, motion picture quality Ring ni Kakero 1 animation. So I do hope these reviews get people interested in watching Ring ni Kakero 1. People on the anime and DVD forums, you know, that I go to, I'm there as a Lord Geo, obviously. And people who have watched it, you know, I always recommend it as much as I can. People who have since watched it, they've gone and they watched it and they say, I like it. People have put it on their most wanted list before, you know, anime licenses. It's the giant robo of boxing anime, and as long as you know what you're getting into, I definitely say check the show out. If you especially like Shonen Jump animes like Dragon Ball, Yu Yu Hakusho, I went over this already. Check the show out. It's fully fan sub so far. And that's it.